Back for day 422. say no. Let's see if it goes better. Yeah, for us, just spun out. Well, I got one. When did I get back up to 1,000,000 Silver Lion? When did that happen? Wasn't doing that good in ground, was I? It was. Oh, maybe it was. Okay, cool. Shoot. I think I just realized I don't have my research set correctly. I think it's still set to the P-51 or P-47. It's one of those. One of those from the second fighter tree. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I'm just going to do a couple at this level. I'm going to take this out. I don't use this very often. Although I need that. Let's do that first. Do a match in one of these P51s. Which one, though? I like this one more. It's the P51D. With 6 50 caliber machine guns. Trying to find what the optimal angle is on this. I think I'm at about 10 degrees right now, because I believe that little thing is a prograde vector. So that should be the direction the nose of my aircraft is pointed in. Well, then again, that is the direction of my vector, not necessarily the direction of my nose. That piece above it might be my nose. Not sure. Then I go and confuse myself about it. That went off on their lonesome. I would definitely say that's one thing War Thunder can't really do, is the feeling of being involved in an actual large-scale engagement, because they're limited by how much time you spend in a match. DCS can kind of do it because you have persistent servers, you have groups of people that play regularly. they kind of maintain that operational logistics. It's that little hatch on the back that opens up. A boot scoop. Boot scoop. Are you chasing this one? What you doing shooting at him? He ain't hurting nobody. Stop that. Shout at me. AA? Nope, he got him. He's good. You don't need my help. I find it so funny in combat aircraft that we spent so long trying to get higher and higher into the air to get a combat advantage. And nowadays it's better to fly lower and lower. Gonna get a chance to get an engagement? Maybe here. It's 109s that got a bunch of them on. Does it have air brakes? No air brakes. Okay, so I don't want to dive too quickly. Hello. And dead. Didn't even see him. Snuck right up on me. Do this. I haven't done this in a while. Play arcade air battle with all the stuff I have. Let's see. I'm gonna swap out this. Maybe. I don't know how well this will actually do, because it will bump me up into 12, and I'm not sure if 12 has more counter offenses for running in with a bunch of planes like this. Let's see what happens. I'm curious to see how ridiculous the F-16 is in arcade mode. Because I believe you can't actually damage the vehicle from extreme Gs. Or at least I've never been able to so far. Oh, come on, I know there ain't gonna be many people playing, but maybe a couple. Oh, my. It might take a bit. Like, as long as I can get one head-on engagement and just pop them through the windshield, not gonna get a chance to. Maybe so. Did that not count? Two. But yeah, the maneuvers this thing can do right now is a little bit ridiculous. How did that not hit? The benefits of a prop plane is at least that you usually can turn faster. Well, it's not a kill, but it's something. Good job. a plane. I guess I want to take down an F-16 and a P-51. That sounds hilarious. Oh, I hit him. Felt that one. Oh, kill assist. Come on, just let me get one. That's all I'm looking for. Just one. Oh, out of ammo. 2 kill assists, come on. Yeah, let's see if I can get one before the ticker runs out. I doubt it. I got best squad though. Oh, I don't think that's enough to actually beat the task. Battle task, I think it's called. Nope, it was not. I needed rank 5. Yeah, it's not awful. Okay, let's see. I can't really use this yet. I need to get to 1,400, 1.4 million before I can really bother to unlock this. Wonder if I shouldn't, well, no, because if I go ahead and unlock that, I'll just end up spending on that. I might as well just play at this range and buy it once I can. Guess I could use this thing over and over again, but that's not interesting. Air is definitely a lot easier to churn through the matches than ground is. And it feels a lot worse, and it feels less worse when you die early in air than it does in ground. What? Did they expand the maps used? I've never seen this map used at this battle ranking. Oh, wow. Nice. I hope so. I hope they expanded it all out, because there's so many maps they could use. Look at this dirt runway. Nice. This is all set up for, like, World War II stuff. Oh, no. Danger Zone was actually the update that I started playing in. I believe that's when I first started playing War Thunder regularly, was when the F-14A was first released. Damn it, I crashed. Now it's gonna punish me. So what do I take out instead? Let's just take this. What spot is that in? That one. I did think that was really cool, though, that we were in that map. I hadn't gotten to play that map in modern stuff before. I feel like that's a good sign if they're going to start opening up more of the maps to higher ranking. I mean, because I personally don't see any reason why we should lock maps historically unless you're playing in simulator, because it just limits what you can do. You know, maybe I do want to take an Apache back to the Roman Empire. You know, let me do that. Let me go fight legionnaires with Hellfire missiles. Forget how heavy this vehicle is. Oh, that might be why. I stare at the 8 bombs strapped to it. This one is the J. And it is rough. Until I got every upgrade for it, it was incredibly hard, because you're often getting matched against F-16s and MiG-29s, F-14s, and they're just gonna stomp you, honestly. The best I usually hope for in it is to get in fast enough, drop off payload, and then get out fast enough. I don't believe I did. Oh, there's another F-4J right there. How do you do, fellow Phantom? Because I know the Phantom was a popular aircraft to use in the Vietnam War. Not one of the ones I've ever been exposed to in any way. I come a lot more from the digital side of things, so my modern aircraft interest is in things like F-16, F-15, aircraft is like that. I have some that I have a fondness of because family history with them, but those ones are not even in the game right now, so. But if it was, I would probably go ahead and unlock it just to have it.
The victory is near.
Is he coming for me? Oh, no. Too much. I was hoping I might be able to get that, but angle was too high. Hello there, R. Oh, come on, just let me get this. Don't kill me yet. Is that enough? Is it 4? No, it's not 4. They don't give you quite enough to destroy it in one go. What the world is this guy doing? Okay. That was weird. Whoa. Out of nowhere. I think the funniest thing is when I look back at footage of me playing and I see where I got caught off guard from a missile, but I go back and rewatch the footage, and in me looking around, I usually spot where it got fired from, and I just didn't notice it at that moment. Get swatted right out of the sky. Smack. Thank you, it is a fun one. It's a little bit painful because of playing at that level. But once you get the modifications for it, it's significantly better. You still really don't want to get stuck in a fight with anybody that at that range. Try to keep it to, like, other phantoms, maybe. I'm gonna play one of these matches. I like this. Nice. Are you a Phantom fan? Or a fan, Tom? Terrible joke, but I'll go with it. Because I know a lot of people are fans of the Phantom aircraft. Some of it because it's got a very unique design, history behind it. And probably family members that had relations to it in some way because of how popular it was. F1C in the F4. This has been, this P-51, I think it is, not P-51, P-61, is a pretty fun plane. Anytime I've used it, it's been a very interesting endeavor, and I recommend it. It's good fun. It's oddball enough to keep it interesting, too. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like they slapped it together from spare parts.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the map.
Yes.
Oh, the Mirage. I see what you mean. Taking on a Mirage in an F4. Okay, yep. I could see that. I think the only other Euro aircraft that I know of are like the Rafale. And I've heard positive things about the Rafale, but I'm unsure how many of them are actually true instead of embellishments. I do, one thing that I do find interesting in the design differences between the two, Eurocentric, North American centric, is the use of the front canards on European aircraft, where most American aircraft don't use them. Well, you're not dead yet. Engine died. Oh, nope, nope. There went that. There went a wing. Wing's gone. Tail's gone. Gun's gone. Oh, there goes the other wing.
I'm bailing out.
Yeah, that's what I've heard with the Rafale, is similar to that, its characteristics are similar to an F-16. Oh, 100K. That'll help. Let's set this back. I'm gonna go ahead and just run some F-16 matches, I guess. I do hope they do a stealth update soon. There needs to be more countermeasures to radar. I think a good start would probably be something like the F117. I think would be a fun ad. I'm not sure what they'd add it under, though. I suppose in terms of use, it was used more as a strike aircraft. Or a bomber. It was kind of just named with the F to confuse the Soviets. That's why it was 117, was because anything after, what was it, 110? Were all either experimentals or captured aircraft from the Soviets. When it came to the Century fighters. So you think in the bomber tree? That would probably be a good spot for it. The only other real bomber they would put there would end up being like the B-2. And I think as much as most of us would love to see that, I don't think that's realistic. So yeah, probably in the bomber tree would be the best spot. Because from what I've read on it, the thing handles terribly. Like, it's awful to try and fly. The only reason it even flies at all, basically, is because of the same tech that keeps the F-16 in the air. Which is to be a computer. Oh, that is true. That would be a great spot to put in the B-2. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think it's Ace Combat 7. One of the highlight missions in it is piloting a B-2 through, like, a large protected area. And the thing is so cumbersome to move around. Got one. Yeah, B2 would be a fun ad. I think in terms of other things that they would do to flesh out this era that they're in, I'm not sure what I would describe it as. It's not post-Cold War, but it's towards the end of the Cold War. I would personally... what do you mean by stock grinding? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get it to full. Absolutely. But in terms of working on the ace for it, no. It's 1.1 million just to get the qualification to expert, and then to get the ace afterwards is probably a long time. The only vehicle I have that set on right now is this one, because I used it a lot in leveling and was able to get ace with it. But for right now, because I'm a bit low on the funds and I want to be able to afford this, I haven't really done much else with the crew on it. Thank you. I had a lot of fun with the AV-8A. I would totally recommend it as a good premium vehicle. The first premium aircraft I bought was the F-5C, because I wanted to play with missiles, and I wanted something to look like a fighter craft. So that was the one. I later ended up getting the AV-8A because I kept dying to it in matches with the F-5C. And after I had it, then I realized why. The thing accelerates like nothing else at that rank. You can pull yourself out of mistake after mistake very easily. And the fact that even with bombs and the payload that it carries, it can still move quite quickly. You won't break the sound barrier with it, it can't do it. Even in like a full dive, the shape of the aircraft won't allow it to break the speed barrier. But you don't really need to. In terms of other premiums that I've felt was worth it, the T-29, I think, from the Tank Tree US is worth it. Oh yeah, it does. It does a lot. And being able to carry 2 bombs and just get some bombs in for some easy points helps it tremendously. And then you can carry 2 air-to-air missiles with you as well, drop off the bombs, turn into the fight, try and get at least 1 kill, walk out with 6,000 to 10,000 research points. I think the F-5C probably has a lot more capability to it, but the AV-8A is much kinder to you. Yeah, for tanks, it's like with air combat, you buy the one vehicle and that's all you use. You use it in realistic tree, that's your one vehicle for the match, that's it. In ground combat, it's not like that. If you buy a high-ranking tank, you're only taking a high-ranking tank into a match. That and maybe some low-rank ones. So I would almost advise people to stay away from premium high-rank tanks and only go for ones that are, say, a rank or two above you to help you get there and get through the rank. Like the T-29 for rank, what is it, 4 or 5? Yeah. The AV-8C, and it's funny because the AV-8C almost has like the exact same secondary loadout as the A. It's almost the exact same plane. Too fast. Yeah, there was two methods I used playing the AV-8A. The first method I started with, before I started using the bombs as well, was I only equipped the air-to-air missiles, 2 of them, and then I would climb to like 8,000 meters, 10,000 meters, upwards around there, get over the enemy grouping, and then dive down on top of them. Let's see, for the, in what stuff, the other branches here or the other countries? Because for Army in America, I'm up on rank 5. Helicopters, I still just have the first one. And the only reason I have that is because I got this. I have some naval unlocked because it was something different. I play it every so often. And I do have that weird coastal thing that was in a... that shoots flamethrowers. The biggest issue with it is that it is so slow that it's just terrible to use. For other nations in aviation, German, I don't really have much. I have this special aircraft that I kind of like, a BV-155. I do have this one, the Tornado IDS. I have it in my inventory, but I haven't used it. Vehicles, I don't have much there, but I do have the Sturmtiger and the Leopard 2AV. Let's see, Soviet. I'm up in rank 2. Looks like I'm starting rank 3. And for other vehicles, I have Object 248. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. It felt like one of those ones that you just have to sit on, because it has some oddball things about it, but it flies a lot like the regular one, like the anti-ship missiles. I don't believe there are any other aircraft in the game right now that have those. But in my tank tree for Soviets, I have Object 248. Nothing else, really. Aviation, what do I have in here? I bought this one, the A20G. That's pretty good. I liked that. I don't have much else, though. My highest ones are Sweden and Japan. Japan, I'm researching rank 3. I have the A6M5 Co. Army, not very far. Sweden, I'm further in. This one, I do have the CV9105. This thing, a lot of fun. Actually, fun premium vehicle. In aviation, in this one, I'm up to rank 4. But in terms of the other ones, I have some random event vehicles and stuff here and there, like this one that I got for France. And I got to use that in an early rank, and I did like it quite a bit. And China is one that I've had good luck with. I like their mix of stuff that they use, where they seem to get kind of the greatest hits from every nation. It is. It's definitely a tree that feels built around that idea. Like, matches that I'm in right now are using an American Sherman, a Soviet T-20, or T-120. I don't know the Soviet stuff that well, so you'll have to forgive me. And a British Spitfire for air. And they don't really start producing their own equipment until, like, rank 7. When you start seeing, like, the ZTZ equipment, or rank 6 maybe. There. Yeah, it does really feel that way. I guess the difficult part is just that the engine was never really made for it. It started out being World War I, World War II only. But that's no excuse for how much money they make not putting some into fixing it. Is that guy gonna die? Okay, there he goes. I didn't want to shoot at him if he was just gonna give up. Didn't want to take somebody else's kill. Not while they're like that and burning up anyway. Well, there are no more left. I shot nobody. Did I even get a hit? Nope, not one single hit. I did fantastic. Premium tier playing. Whoosh and zoom. Maybe. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. That sounds accurate. F-14 flies up super high, lets off Macross Missile Massacre, dive back down. Yep, that's how matches tend to go. Right, I'm gonna play one more F-16 match and then call it good for the night. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that I fumble using them too often, and I haven't really set my controls in a way that deals with them easier. I also think I need to learn a little bit more about how to use them, because I noticed that they are for much longer range. But I think I still don't completely get how to use them. I've played a couple matches with Israel when I got them unlocked, and I thought they were fine. I just never really did much else with them. I was so far into USA Tree that I've just been working on that one. I do really like the design on the Israeli F-16, that they got the desert camo like they did. And, oh, another thing that I have noticed with them, I believe they're the ones with the Kafer aircraft, but those seem a lot harder to detect than a lot of other aircraft for some reason. Like, I need to be right on top of them before I get the nameplate. Personally, I think one thing that they should do is open up, like, countries like Israel to more players to start with. It would help push more new players into higher ranked games to help games have more people and get more people exposed to higher ranked play much more quickly. I was kind of thinking about other nations that would work in that kind of situation, like Brazil, having a more recent military-industrial complex. Yeah, and here come all the missiles from the F-14s. Right on time. you. I was hoping that would work. I don't know what just happened there. I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I have no idea what just happened. Favorite one in the game? Sure. In terms of ones that I've had the most fun with, let's see. A lot of them's going to be up in here. The Warhawk was great. Loved that one. The Airacobra, awesome. The A36, I remember being good as well. In terms of a favorite out of all the ones that I've used here, I liked this one a lot. The F9, F8. It gets 4 Sidewinder missiles. They are AIM-9Bs, but they can work. But that's everything from me for tonight, so thank you everyone for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. So until tomorrow, goodbye.